Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to learn our second lesson, that is real numbers. So be ready for that. Okay, let us proceed to our second chapter, that is real numbers. First of all, you should know what is natural number, whole number, real number, rational number, irrational number, that I have given you in the first lecture. Okay, so let me revise. What is natural number? Those numbers starting from 1. What is real whole number? Starting from 0. What is integer? All negative numbers, all positive numbers, and 0. What is rational number? Those numbers which can be expressed in the form of p upon q are called rational numbers. Okay, now we are going to start our second chapter, first exercise, that is 2.1. Now see the question number 1. Classify the decimal form of the given rational numbers into terminating and non-terminating recurring type. Now see, these all are what? Rational numbers. Why? Because all are in the p upon q form, that is numerator upon denominator. Okay, so these all are rational numbers, and what you have to do, you have to tell whether your rational number is terminating or non-terminating recurring type. Now what is the meaning of terminating? Terminating means what? Suppose you are dividing 13 by 5 and you are getting perfect number and your rational remainder is 0, then it will be called as terminating. And what is non-terminating? Those division which are not having remainder 0. Okay, so basically what happens, you have to just check the denominator. Suppose what is this? 5. If the denominator is 5, then it is divisible by 5. Remember, if your denominator prime factors are 2 and 5, then they are terminating, others are non-terminating. Okay, so in this case 5, see what you have to see, whether your denominators prime factors are 2 and 5 or not. So in this case your denominator is 5, so this is terminating. This is non-terminating recurring type. Now see, third question is what? 16. And you know 16 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, 4 times 2. So all the factors are 2, and if your factors are 2 and 5, then it is terminating. So this is also terminating and this is also terminating. So first, third and fourth are terminating, whereas your second one and fifth one are non-terminating recurring type. Okay, got it now? See what basically you have to do, you have to see the denominator and factorize it. Okay, for example, suppose I am solving for 29 upon 16. Okay, you can see here 29 upon 16. See, 16 is basically what? If you factorize it, you will get 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Yes, you can see now, 2 2 ja 4, 4 2 ja 8, 8 2 ja 16. And what I said, if your prime factors are 2 and 5, then what you should know, these all are terminating type. Okay, terminating type. Others are non-terminating recurring type. Okay, so if your denominator prime factors of denominator are 2 and 5 only, then you will say that your fraction is terminating. Otherwise you should say non-terminating recurring type. So for example, if I suppose I am seeing 11 upon 6. Now see, in this case your denominator is 6, and if you factorize this 6, you will get 2 into 3. Now in this case your prime factors are 2 and 3, and what I said, 2 and 5 are allowed. So 2 is there, it's okay, but 3 is also there, so it is non-terminating recurring type. Okay, non-terminating recurring type. In this way you can solve each question. Only you have to see the denominator, and by seeing the denominator you can easily comment on the fraction. So this way question number 1 is very simple. Just check the denominator. If the factors are 2 and 5 only, then it is terminating type, and if other factors are there, then you will call it non-terminating recurring type. Okay, now let us see question number 2. See, if you see question number 2 now, what is the question? See the question. Write the following rational numbers in decimal form. Now decimal form means what? You have to divide it and write your answer. You have to do just that only. Okay, so just divide, and whatever you are getting your answer, that you have to write. So basically simply you have to divide these 5 questions, and for your understanding I am solving first and second, remaining 3 you will do. Okay, so let us see first and second question. First one is 127 upon 200 and second one is 25 upon 19. Okay students, now see the solution of question number 2. First one, see the question. What is the question? 127 divided by 200. So in this question, divide 127 by 200. So write 200 here and 127 here. Now you have to divide, so you should know the table of 200. That is, if you are knowing table of 2, that is also okay. Now see, this is greater number and this one is smaller, so you cannot divide it. So what we will do, we will introduce point. So if you take 1 point now, you can take 1 0 directly. Now see, you have to read the table of 2 such that it will be less than or equal to 12. So you know 2 6 is what? 12. So if you do 6 what you will get? 1200. 2 6 are 12 and 2 zeros, so 1200. Now what we will do, we will subtract. Okay, so let us subtract. 0 minus 0 gives you 0, 7 minus 0 gives you 7, and you know 12 minus 12, so you can take 0 here. Okay, now see, already you have taken point here, so you can take 1 0 at every step. So here I am taking 1 0. Okay, see, remember you can take only 1 0. Now read the table of 2 such that it should be less than or equal to 7. So you know 2 3 are 6 and 2 4 are 8. So 4 are 8 will be greater, and we have to take smaller number. So 2 3 are 6. So 2 3 are 6 and 100 also there, because 100 is there. Now subtract. You know after subtraction you will get 100. Now again you will take 1 0. Again read the table. So you know 2 5 are 10. So if you take 5 you will get 1000. So 5 okay, 1000, and after subtraction you will get 0. Okay, so in this way we have completed our division. So finally I can write my final answer, that is 127 upon 200 is equal to what I got here, 0.635. 0.635. Okay, so in this way, first what you will do, you will divide it, and at the end you have to write your answer. Now suppose I am asking you to write terminating or non-terminating, then what will be your answer? This is terminating type, because your remainder is what? 0. So remember, whenever you are getting remainder 0, that means it is terminating type. Got it? And if you want, you can do factorization of 200. You will get 2 and 5 only for this 200. Okay, so if your factorization gives you 2 and 5 only, then you will call your number to be terminating type. Now let us see second example. Second example is of non-terminating type. Let us see the question and solution. I am going to solve it here only. Now what is the second question? 25 upon 99. Now what we are going to do? We are going to divide 25 by what? 99. First of all, I am going to write the table of 99 so that it becomes easier for me to solve it. Okay, so let us write the table first. 99 3 ja, 99 4 ja, then 5 ja, 6 ja, 7 ja, 8 ja, 9 ja, and then 10 ja. You know 99 1 ja gives you 99. If you want to take 2 ja, you will get 198. 3 ja gives you 297. So it is very simple to write. Let me complete it. Okay, all will be 9. 9 8 7 6 5 4 3 2 1. Okay, so I have written the table of 99 so that it will be easier for me to divide it. Okay, see, whenever your numbers are larger now, better you keep your table with you so that you can divide it very easily. So let us divide it. First, this is 25 is less than 99, so we will take 1 point here, and after introduction of this point you will get 1 0 here. Now you have to read the table of 99 such that it should be less than or equal to 250. Now see, this number is less than 250 and this one is greater, so we are going to take this number, and this is what? 99 2 ja. So take 2 ja and 198. So we are going to write 2 here and 198 here. Okay, so let us subtract it. 10 minus 8 gives you 2. Here 4 is remaining, so 4 means 14, and 14 minus 9 gives you 5, and here 1 minus 1 0. Now again you are going to take 1 0 by your own. Now 520, and you know 495, you cannot take 594, so 495, and this is what? 5 ja. So 5 ja we are going to take. So what we are going to write? 5 ja, and this is what? 495. So 495. Now subtract it. 10 minus 5 gives you 5. This is 1 only because we have given 1 to this 0. So 11. 11 minus 9 gives you 2. 4 minus 4 becomes 0. Again we are going to take same 0. Again 250 we got, and we will get 2 ja. So 2 ja we are going to get 198. Subtraction gives you 2 here 5. Again you are getting 520. Again if you are going to take this 495, so 5 ja 495. Again if you subtract you will get 25. So basically what this number is repeating, earlier we have started with 25, again here we got 25, again here also we are getting remainder 25. That means this pattern will repeat each and every time. Okay, so in this way your division will go on. So for that, what we are going to do, we are going to stop here and we are going to write our final answer. So see how I am writing my final answer. 25 upon 99 is equal to, see what I got, 0.2525, and it is not stopped. It has not stopped, so it will continue. So for that purpose, see which number is repeating? 25 now. So introduce bar here. Bar means what? 2525 is repeating. Okay, so remember, whenever your pattern of numbers is repeating now, you have to see which pattern is repeating. In this case 25 are repeating now. 25 25, again we will get 25 if we go on dividing this. So 2525 is repeating, so that is why what I have written 0.2525, and it has not stopped. That is why dot dot dot, and then what we have done, we have put bar over 25 because 25 are repeating. Okay, so remember, whichever number is repeating you have to put bar over that number. Is it okay? So I have solved first and second question. Now you will solve third, fourth and fifth of this question. This is homework for you and you will solve it and send it to me right now after seeing the video. Okay, so send all these three questions, third, fourth and fifth. Okay, and please send it to me personally, not in the group. Okay, so that's it for today. So today what you have learned how to decide terminating and non-terminating and how to do division. Remember, your numbers are, if larger numbers are there, then first write the table and with the help of table divide it so that it becomes easier for you. Okay, now you complete your homework and send it to me personally. Thank you.